Hi everybody, welcome to West Covina Sportsplex for today's tournament brought to you by SoCal First Look. My name is Dale Lopes. I'll be calling the play-by-play today, and Fast Pitch Elite Softball is bringing this to you as well. And we're in the semifinals, and the game is between the Monarchs and Bat Busters from Fullerton. And the Bat Busters will be leading off. And we're glad you could join us today. It's a beautiful day for Fast Pitch Softball. And make sure you check us out. If you want to see the replay of this game in the finals, go to fastpitchfilms.com and check it out. And check out all the stuff that we have for you and your fast pitch needs. And we're getting ready for the first pitch. Glad you could join us, and here we go. And leading off for the Bat Busters is number 7. And we'll try to get you a name here. So here we go. That's Tierney on the mound for the Monarchs, lefty. Where's number 6, throws left-handed. She's ready, here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul, right side. Okay, Tiana's ready, she gets a sign, nods yes, and here's the pitch on the way. Taken low in the dirt. She's set, she's ready. Change up, nice pitch. Just missed, I guess the pitch was down. It's Kayla Tierney on the mound. She goes to Santiago High School in Corona. She's got a 4.0 GPA. Next pitch is fouled away, right side, how to play. She bats left and throws left. Kiana Terry, she's a pitcher, outfield, and first baseman. All right, Tiana's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken low, ball 4. So leadoff walk for the Bat Busters. And that's gonna bring up number 13, looks like Kaylee Layfield. So Kaylee, she bats and throws right. She plays up the middle. She's a second baseman, shortstop. First pitch, taken low, ball 1, 1-0. So Kaylee, she's a good student, 4.17 GPA. She graduates in 2024. Glad you could join us. 1 on, nobody out. We're in the top of the first inning. Monarchs are in Bat Busters in the semifinals. Here's the next pitch, taken high, ball 2, 2-0. Bree Norman is on deck. She wears number 27. Okay, Tierney's ready. Here's the pitch. Line drive, right field, base hit. So Layfield singles to right. First and second, nobody out. And here's Bree Norman. She's plays shortstop, second base, moves around, utility player. Bats right, throws right. Another smart kid, GPA 4.4. She's class of 2023. Where's number 27? So here's Bree. And Tierney's ready, and here's the pitch. Taken for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bunt back to the pitcher, played by Tierney. Throw to first in time for the out. So a sacrifice. Runners move up to second and third with 1 out. And that's going to bring up the number 4 hitter, Jasmine Yesayan. She's a catcher, wears number 15, bats and throws right. GPA is 3.81, and she's in the class of 2023. Okay, now remember, you got your 4 hitter up, you got first base open, you got to be smart here. First pitch is an off-speed pitch, taken high for a ball, ball 1. Glad you could join us. No score, top of the first. Bat busters are threatening. Second and third, 1 out. And here's the pitch, taken low. I believe it's 2 balls and no strikes. There's a strike, now the count's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. To Bree Normanen. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken high, ball 3, 3-1. Now I know first base is open, but he got a 3-1 count. We call that a hitter's count. So you don't want to just give in here. You got to base open, you got to be smart here. Even though the number 5 hitter's on deck, but you set up a force, double play situation. And here's the 3-1 pitch taken high, ball 4. So the bases are loaded with 1 out. And we got a visit to the mound. The catcher's going to come out. Talk to Kayla. And that's going to bring up Katie Whitaker, who bats 5th. She wears number 10. Katie bats right and throws right. GPA is 3.96, class of 2022. So here's Katie with 1 out and the bases juiced. Bat busters looking to get on top in a hurry. Kayla Tierney on the mound. Here's the first pitch. Taken high, ball 1. One and 0 to Whitaker. Glad you could join us. Bat busters looking for a big inning right here in the first, and here's a pitch, a high fly ball, deep center, and adios means goodbye. A grand salami for Whitaker. Just like that, the Bat Busters take a 4-0 lead. Wow, that ball was crushed. That was a no-doubter. Katie Whitaker. Big time, big fly. Well, now you know why they sacrifice to get runners in scoring position with their number 3 hitter, because you got your 4 or 5 hitters that are very, very productive. That's why they hit in the middle of the order. And just like that, a 4 spot in the first inning, still only 1 out. And that's going to bring up Lindsay Straw. Wears number 2, plays infield, bats right, throws right, GPA 3.48. She's class of 2023. Where's number 2? Lindsay Straw. She's the DP, batting 6th today. On deck is Olivia Fullerton. So, Tierney down 4 already in the first and looking to get out of it. The good news is it's the first inning, so there's a lot of ball left. That's the bright side of being down 4 early. You got still 7 ABs to go. So you chip away, but you hope that you can hold the right here at 4. Next pitch taken low for a ball. And the Monarchs already have their bullpen up in the first inning. So Straw at the plate, Fullerton on deck, 4 runs in, 1 out, top of the first. Here's the next pitch, and I think it hit her. I think it just got her, so she's going to take her base. So Straw's on first, and that's going to bring up Olivia Fullerton. And Michaela Modis is on deck, or Modis. So here's Olivia, wears number 44, plays outfield, bats right, throws right, GPA 4.51. She's class of 2023. Boy, a lot of smart kids, man, to tell you, that play softball. 4.51. Yikes. So a visit at the mound. Trying to settle her down while the bullpen gets loose here. Warming up the bullpen is Tori Bulgarin. Victoria, she goes by Tori. She's warming up the bullpen. Another smart kid, 4.1. Here's the pitch, ground ball to first, step on it, throw it to second. Got to be safe because that becomes a tag play, not a force play. So that's 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Michaela Modis. Where's number 24? Bats right, throws right. GPA is 3.71, class of 2023. So 2 outs, runner at second, 4 in, 4-0 Bat Busters, top of the first. Tierney's ready, pitch high, ball 1. Kayla's ready, here's the pitch, swung on, fouled away. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Natalie Romero's on deck if we get there. There's 2 outs. Kayla's ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, third base side, foul. Glad you could join us. And don't forget, check out everything on fastpitchfilms.com. We'll have the replay of the semifinals, the finals, and you can get all your fast pitch needs. Fastpitchfilms.com. Next pitch just missed. Gets a little high. Kayla takes a deep breath. She's set. She's ready. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right field, shallow, might fall. No, and a great running catch. I think that is Kylie Hernandez, the second baseman. What a great play. So that's going to retire the side, but 4 runs on a grand slam by Fullerton. And we go to the bottom of the first, 4-0 Bat Busters. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Bat Busters 4, Monarchs coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you to see the replay of this game and the finals today. You can go to www.fastpitchfilms.com and check out all your fast pitch softball action. And don't forget, catch coach Frank Trujillo, hitting instructor. He has a series on hitting. Check it out. Does a good job. And check out what we have to offer on Fast Pitch Films. We have all types of great interviews. We got Hey Bucket Live with Sammy Glantz. There's a ton of interviews with Dan Hay, who's with PGF, and Tony Rico with the Firecrackers, Amanda Scarborough and Tim Walton from the University of Florida. So there's a lot of great interviews, a lot of great fast pitch news, highlights, and replays of the games today, semifinals and finals, so make sure you check it out. These guys do a great job, so make sure you check it out for all your fast pitch needs. All right, we go to the bottom of the first, and for the Monarchs, we have, looks like the pitcher, Kayla Tierney, is going to lead off. So here's Kayla. And she pops it up to the second baseman, playable. Ball is caught for the first out. So 1 out, And that's gonna bring up the center fielder, Avila. They call her Mel. Amelia, she goes by Mel. She goes to Orange Lutheran High School. She looks like a slapper, takes it for a ball in the dirt. Her GPA is 4.0. Here's the next pitch, taken for a strike. So she bats left, throws right. Another smart kid, 4.2 GPA. Here's the pitch on the way. Off speed, just missed. Taken for a ball. Pretty good pitch. Got to stay back on that. Seaton on deck. Here's the next pitch, taken low and outside. Count is full, 3-2. Sabrina Seaton is on deck. And here's the 3-2 pitch on the way. Taken high and inside, ball 4. So Avila's on, here's Seaton. And Haley Ganino is on deck. So here's Seaton, first name Sabrina. Her GPA is 4.6. She goes to Esperanza High. That's in Anaheim. Bats right, throws right. Big kid, 6 feet, 175. I mean, she's a big kid. Good size. And she bats thirds. Here's the pitch. Taken outside for a ball. Counts 2-0. Yeah, runner at first. Seaton at the plate. Ganino on deck. Here's the pitch, taken high. Ball 3, 3-0. Okay, let's see if they give her the green light. You're chasing 4, you got a runner at first. You got a big power hitter, obviously, right? 3-0 count. Let's see if she has the green light. Here's the 3-0 pitch on the way. And she does, and she hits a soft line at a first that is caught for the first out. Oh boy, you got to make sure 3-0 count, you lock in on something because it's a hitter's count. And she just, I looked like she got jammed a little bit and just fisted it over to the first base, a soft liner. So that's the second out. And Ganino fouls the first pitch away, so it counts 0-1. First name is Haley. She goes to Glendora High School. Another smart kid, 4.6 GPA. Bats right, throws right. Here's the 0-1 pitch in the dirt. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Natalie Romero's on the mound for the Bat Busters. Next pitch, taken low, 2-1. Here's the pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw it down a second. Safe, not in time. Quick tag by the shortstop. It was a one-hop throw. It was right on the money. So it's stolen base for the Monarchs. Now they have a runner in scoring position at second base, but there is 2 outs. And Ganino, the 4-hitter's at the plate. Next pitch is taken low, ball 4. So now you have runners at first and second. And that's going to bring up Natasha Canedo. She goes by Sasha. Goes to Valencia High School. That's in Placentia. She's a 3.3 student. Bats left, throws right. Where's number 2? Here's Sasha. So first and second, Monarchs looking to scrape across a run or 2. They trail by 4, bottom of the first. Glad you could join us. There's 2 outs. Here's the pitch, fouled away. So Natalie Romero is on the mound for the Bat Busters. She bats right as well, throws right. GPA is 3.34, class of 2023. Changeup, fly ball, center field, playable, and is going to be caught for the third and final out. So no runs for the Monarchs, and we go to the top of the second, 4-0 Batbusters. So we go to the top of the second inning. It's 4-0 Batbusters. Glad you could join us today. We're coming to you live at the West Covina Sportsplex. It's a beautiful stadium here. If you haven't been here, Big League Dreams. They have replica stadiums of Angel Stadium and Yankee Stadium. It's just a great place to play fast pitch. It's a nice complex. Beautiful day to play softball. Glad you could join us. And SoCal First Look is bringing this tournament to you. And Fast Pitch Elite Softball organized all this, so everybody's done a great job. And Fast Pitch Films is bringing this to you live today. The semifinals and finals. And we can't give enough to Adrian, who puts this together and does a great job in bringing this to you guys. It's really just a spectacular event, and we're just glad to be a part of it. And props to everybody to make this happen. All right, we go to the top of the second. 4-0 Batbusters. And for the Batbusters, leading off is Audrey Robles. Second baseman, where's number 22? Bats right, throws right. First pitch taken low, ball one. Well, I'll tell you, a lot of smart kids. GPA 4.55. Class of 2023. Where's number 22? Audrey Robles. And we do have a pitching change now for the Monarchs. And that is Tori Bulgarin. She's now in. First name is Victoria, goes by Tori. She goes to Cobalt Institute of Math in Victorville. GPA is 4.1. Line drive, center field, base hit. So there's a knock. And that's going to bring up, this is going to be, I think we're back to the top of the lineup. First pitch taken down low. It's number 7. So no outs, runner on, leadoff single for the Batbusters. Next pitch is taken down low. The count's 2-0. On deck is Kaylee Layfield. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken down. I believe the count's 3-0. Runner first, nobody out. Top of the second, 4-0 Batbusters. Got a leadoff single. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken outside, ball 4. So we have first and second, nobody out. Time is called. Catcher's gonna go out and talk to pitcher here, and that's Tori. Bulgarian. She's in relief of Kayla Tierney, who went 1 inning, gave up 4 runs. All right, so here's Kaylee Layfield. Plays second base and shortstop. She bats second. Normanden's on deck. Bree Normanden's on deck. She shows bunt. She gets it down. Fielded by the third baseman. Throw and first. Ball is dropped by the first baseman. So that's going to be, well, actually make that the second baseman who was covering. So that's going to be an E4, and the bases are loaded, and still nobody out. And now you're getting into alphabet soup, and you're spilling out trouble because you're in the middle of the lineup. You got the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up, and here's Normandin. So you got bases loaded, nobody out. You're up 4, and you're looking for more. So Bulgarian is in trouble here. First pitch taken high, ball 1. Yesian, I think that's how you pronounce it, Yesian, is on deck. She's the 4-hitter. Jasmine Yesian is on deck. Here's the pitch to Normandin. That's a high fly ball, deep left field, and that ball is gone, and that is another grand salami in back-to-back innings. Wow, Bree Normandin with the grand slam, and it is 8-0 Bat Busters on 2 grand slams in back-to-back innings. Wow. So if they get him on, they don't just get him over, they get him in. So uphill battle here for the Monarchs. Down 8 early. Still nobody out. So here's Jasmine Yesian. She's a catcher. Bats and throws right. Another smart kid, 3.81 GPA. First pitch taken down low, ball 1. So 8-0 Bat Busters. A grand slam in the first, grand slam in the second. Just like that, 8-0. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken for a strike. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Katie Whitaker, and she had the grand slam in the first inning. Here's the pitch, ground ball up the middle, base hit. So Jasmine with the hit. Here's Katie Whitaker. On deck is Lindsay Straw. So here's Whitaker, looking to do some more damage. Changeup, line to first, caught, and tags a base for a double play. Nice play there. And that's 2 outs now. And that's going to bring up Lindsay Straw. It's spelled different from what it sounds. It's pronounced straw, but it's S-T-R-A-U-C-H. First name is Lindsay, and that's spelled L-I-N-S-E-A. So here's Lindsay. 2 outs. And here's the pitch. Taken low. 2 balls, no strikes. Fullerton is on deck. First name Olivia. 2 outs. Top of the second. 8-0 Bat Busters. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Taken for a strike. So Bulgarian gets a strike in there. 2-1. Tori's ready. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, center field, base hit. So the Bat Busters, their name is appropriate because they are swinging the bat. So 2-out hit. And that's going to bring up Olivia Fullerton, number 44. Plays outfield. On deck is Michaela Modis. Here's the pitch, taken for a strike, 0-1. So 2 outs, runner first, 4 in, 8-0 Bat Busters. Glad you could join us. Top of the second. We got a lot of fast pitch softball for you today. This is the semifinals. Don't forget we have the finals coming up right after this, so stay tuned. Join us for that. And if you miss any action, go to fastpitchfilms.com. You can check this all out. Next pitch is taken outside for a ball. So Bulgarian trying to get out of this. They trail by 8. She's set, ready. Here's the pitch. Taken down and away. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fullerton at the plate hitting. Michaela Modis is on deck, but there is 2 outs. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Okay, let's see what the Bat Busters do. I know they're up 8, but they send the runner with a 3-1 count. They might stay put. We'll see. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Runner not going, and there's a line drive right field and a diving catch by the right fielder for the fine out. A nice play by the right fielder. So the sign is retired. Okay, so 4 runs are in on a grand slam, back-to-back innings. We go to the bottom of the second, 8-0 Bat Busters. All right, we're back. Going to the bottom of the second inning. It's 8-0 Bat Busters. Glad you could join us. That was a nice play by the right fielder. Let me give her some credit. Her name is Elizabeth Smirker. It goes by Liz. She goes to San Juan Hills High School in San Juan Capistrano. That was a nice diving catch. That ball gets by her. That goes to the fence, and that's another run. And boy, I'll tell you, you really put yourself behind the 8 ball. You're down 8 already. So you're hoping you can chip away here because it's only the second at bat for the Monarchs. You want to try to get 1 or 2 here. You don't want to get all the runs back in 1 inning. You just want to chip away here. Try to get 2 here, 2 the next inning, just chip away and make it a game and swing that momentum. And the next thing you know, you're in this game. Right now they trail by 8. Well, they always say when you make a great play, usually that person leads off the inning, and sure enough, here comes Liz Smirker, who made that nice catch in right field. She's going to lead off for the Monarchs. Liz wears number 7. She's also a second baseman. GPA is 3.5. Bats right, throws right. Big kid, 5'6". Made a nice catch there, laying out. All right, here's the pitch on the way. First pitch is taken high, ball 1. 1-0. Romero back on the mound for the Bat Busters. 8-0 lead. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Taken for a strike. Count is even, 1-1. Holly Mason's on deck. Holly Mason. Where's number 15? Changeup. Ground ball, base hit, left field. Nice job by Liz. Stayed back on it. Got a base hit to left field. Okay, here's Holly. So a leadoff single for Schmirker. And like I said, the Monarchs just want to get a couple runs here, a couple runs there. Just get back in this game. Show some life. So here's Holly Mason. First pitch, swung on a miss. 0-1. Holly goes to El Dorado High School. 3.8 GPA. Bats right, throws right. Next pitch in the dirt. Now, pitch got away from the catcher just a little bit. She went to her knees. And a lot of times you'll say, okay, the runner will usually go on that when the ball is in the dirt and gets away from the catcher. But when you're down 8 runs, you have to be smart. You don't want to run into outs there. So right now you're kind of just going station to station, and you want to minimize your risk because you're chasing 8 right now. Next pitch is swung on a miss by Mason. On deck is Kylie Hernandez. Throw to first, runner's back. Again, you're not going anywhere, so you don't want to get picked off there by the catcher. Chasing 8. You need runners on, and hopefully get a couple runs here. Here's the next pitch on the way, fouled away. Good cut by Mason. So a leadoff single by Smirker. Monarchs trying to get something going here. Next pitch, check swing, and she did go. That's going to be strike 3, so that's the first out. So Mason couldn't hold up, called out on strikes on a check swing. And this brings up Kylie Hernandez. She's a shortstop, second baseman. Goes to La Serna High School, that's in Whittier. She's a 4.0 GPA student. She bats right, throws right. First pitch taken for a strike, 0-1 to Kylie. Here's a pitch on the way from Romero, and it's a soft grounder to third. They'll go to second for the force in time. No play at first, so they get the lead runner. Smart play, get one on that for sure. And you prefer the lead runner, so good play. And that's going to bring up, this is Tori Bulgarin, who's now pitching. So Tori, GPA is 4.1. She goes to school in Victorville. Kuhlblatt Institute of Math. That just sounds like a smart school, doesn't it? Well, she's a smart kid, 4.1 GPA. There's a changeup popped up, first base side, foul territory caught by the first baseman, and that's going to do it for the Monarchs. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the top of the third, 8-0, Batbusters. So folks, don't forget to catch the replay of the game at www.fastpitchfilms.com, and they have all kinds of great fast pitch interviews, replays of the games today, the semifinals and the finals, and you'll be amazed with the guests they have. I listed earlier. You got Hay Bucket live with Sammy Glantz. She does interviews with some prominent names, prominent people in the world of fast pitch softball. She interviewed Tim Walton. He's from University of Florida. Tony Rico with the Firecrackers. Dan Hay, who's with PGF. So check it out. There's a lot of good stuff on there. And you got Frank Trujillo. He's the hitting instructional series. He has a great hitting series on fastpitchfilms.com. So check it out. These guys do great work and they provide that for you, so take a look at it. Check out what's happening in the world of fast pitch. All right, we go to the third inning. Batbusters lead 8-0. And the first batter is Michaela Modis, and she doesn't waste any time. She bangs a single in the center field, so just like that, here comes the Batbusters. So Modis is on, and that's going to bring up Audrey Robles, utility player. Where's number 22? Bats right, throws right. GPA 4.55, class of 2023. First pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. So Modis singles, Robles at the plate. And it looks like Kayla Tierney's back in for the Monarchs. Kayla's ready. Next pitch, taken just a bit high. The count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Robles. Next pitch taken high. I think the count's now 2-1. So Moda single, she's the 8 hitter. Robles at the plate, the 9 hitter. And there's nobody out. Runner at first, here's the pitch. Fouled away, right side, out of play. Okay, I think Tierney's now ready, looks in for a sign, nods yes. Here's the pitch, changeup, slow roller toward first. She'll take it herself for the force out. Modis goes to second. Robles is retired, and that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, number 7. Actually, I think we're going to have a hitter. This is Cameron Burrows, number 8. So she's pinch hitting for the leadoff batter. Cameron, where's number 8? She's a pitcher, first baseman, bats right, throws right, GPA 3.45. She's class of 2023. So Cameron Burrows, pinch hitting here, leadoff spot. Runner at second, 1 out, swung on a miss by Cameron, throw to second, and it goes into center field, but the runner doesn't advance. Good backup there by Avila, the center fielder. So the runner didn't advance. So 1 out, runner at second. Burrows at the plate. First name is Cameron. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Catcher's doing a nice job blocking those changeups. And that's all you want to do. You don't try to catch the ball, just try to block it. That's why it's called a blocking drill. Keep the ball in front, runner doesn't advance. All right, Tierney's ready. Here's the pitch, fouled away. All right, Tierney is ready. She looks in, gets a sign. Here's the pitch to Burrows. Taken high. I want to say it's 2-2 to Burrows. Here's the pitch. It's popped up to the shortstop. Makes the play. That's Centeno that made the play, the shortstop. Where's number 23? That's going to bring up number 13. That's Kaylee Layfield. First pitch taken high for a ball, ball 1. So here's Kaylee with the runner at second. Top of 3, 8-0 bat busters. Grand slam in the first, grand slam in the second for their 8. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. They're going to send her. Here comes the throw to the plate, and the runner is going to be, safe at the plate. Wow. I think what happened there, the ball beat her, but I think it was a high tag. The catcher tagged her up near the neck area, the chest area, and the umpire said, like, her feet were in. So that is a run for the Bat Busters, which is their 9th run. They've scored in every inning so far. But the throw it was a nice throw by Avila. It was a 1-hop perfect throw, right on the money. Let's see, that's why you got to get that tag down. You don't want to tag the run. You want to put that right in front of the plate because they're sliding into the plate. She tagged her up high. Pitch on the way, taken high for a ball. And this is Normanen. Bree is the first name. Number 3 hitter. Where's number 27? Here's the pitch. Ground ball, hit softly to second, throw to first, in time for the out. Okay, so the Bat Busters do get one. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's 9-0 Bat Busters. Folks, I'm glad you could join us today at West Covina Sportsplex. It's actually a great complex. It really is. And SoCal First Look is putting their tournament on today, and it's organized by Fast Pitch Elite Softball. And this game's being brought to you by FastPitchFilms.com. So we're glad to be a part of it. We're glad you could be a part of it. Enjoy it. We have the finals coming up after this. The winner of this game will be in it. Right now, it looks like the Bat Busters, they have a 9-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the third. The Monarchs got their work cut out for them, but anything's possible. I've seen it happen. So you never know. That's why they tell you play hard for 7. You never know. So for the Bat Busters, we have that, we're going to have a pitching change. And Burrows, who came in and hit, is now going to pitch. She wears number 8. Cameron Burrows is now pitching. She throws right. Class of 2023. Mentioned GPA 3.45. So Cameron Burrows is now in relief of Natalie Romero. So Romero's probably their ace. They want to save her. You got a 9-0 lead. Save her for that championship game. Don't overwork her. No need when you have a 9-run lead. First pitch is taken for a ball 1. And this is Centeno at the plate. Emily Centeno. She's from Palmdale, goes to Highland High School, GPA 3.3, bats right and throws right. Emily Centeno. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike. Glad you could join us. Stay tuned. We have the championship game coming right up after this semifinals. Burrows is ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit to third. Throw it to first. End time. 1 away. It's Robles, the third baseman. Nice play. Get that out. Get that leader. And that's going to bring up, this is Kayla Tierney, the leadoff hitter. Where's number 6? She's the pitcher. So Kayla trying to help herself out. She's the pitcher. She started, was relieved. Now they brought her back in. She hits a ground ball hit hard to short. Throw in time for the second out. Nice play by the shortstop. That's Normanton. She's a good player. She hits third in the lineup. First name is Bree. That's 2 outs. And here's Mel Avila. Switch hitter. Batting left from the side. She's trying to slap. She throws right. Mel Avila. Burrows is ready. Here's the pitch. And a little slap hit. Fielded by the third baseman. No play. Base hit. So she has good speed. She's a switch hitter. That's why she hits from the left side, so she can utilize that speed. So Avila is on. And that's going to bring up Sabrina Seaton, the number 3 hitter. Told you she's a big kid, 6 feet, 175. Bats third. Runner goes, throw! Oh, out. Wow, and I'll tell you what, I think the shortstop sold that. She tagged around and ran off the field like, I got her. And some will, especially the Monarchs, you can hear the coaching staff over there, thought she was in. Again, it looked like a high tag. Was her leg in there? According to the umpire, no. Side is retired. So, again, no runs for the Monarchs. We go to the top of the 4th inning, 9-0 Bat Busters. Welcome back to West Covina Sportsplex. Got to tell you, I've got to give props to Adrian, who does a great job here at FastPitchFilms.com, putting this on. Great setup. All the camera guys do a great job. They give you all these great shots, angles, everything. There's a lot of work that goes into setting up a game. I mean, it's great for you guys to watch it, but it's a lot of work that goes behind this to make this production work. These guys get here early. They set everything up. There's a lot of wires and wiring, and they got to mic me up and everything else. There's a lot to do, and we're glad we can do it for you, and we appreciate SoCal First Look having this tournament, Fast Pitch, Elite Softball organizing this and making this all possible. So great job by everybody. We're glad to be here. So let's go to the 4th inning. Bat Busters up 9-0. And for the Bat Busters, it's going to be number 15, Jasmine Isayan. She's a cleanup hitter. Good looking player. She's a catcher. Here's a pitch. And it's just, okay, it's just a little blooper that's going to land foul. Tierney tried to make the play, the pitcher. There's a soft, we call that a little humpback right there. Humpback liner that went foul. So Isayan's still at the plate. She can play third base as well. 3.81 GPA. Kayla's ready. Here's a pitch taken low for a ball. Just joining us, Bat Busters got 4 in the first on a grand slam, 4 in the second on a grand slam, and 1 in the third. They lead 9-0. We're on the top of the 4th. So, Isayan's at the plate, swung on, line drive, left field, base hit, and that's going to go for extra bases. Throw into second, she'll make it in time. So Isayan gets a base hit. And that's going to bring up Katie Whitaker, who had a grand slam. She's the 5 hitter. Where's number 10? Katie's a second baseman and a catcher. Good looking player. Good power, obviously. She hit a bomb to center field. So here's Katie, looking for another ribeye. Got a steak out there. So that's an RBI. That's what we used to call them when I played. So Isayan at second with the leadoff double. Whitaker at the plate. Changeup swung on a miss. Great pitch out in front of that. I think Whitaker has a little smirk on her face like, hey, touche. You can still hit that pitch, even if your weight's going forward, as long as your hands are back. I know I sound like a hitting instructor. That's because I am. Next pitch is fouled away, right side, out of play. So Tierney ahead on the count now. Here's the pitch on the way, taken high. Top of the 4th. Bat Busters lead it 9-0. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, deep left field. Ball is going, and that ball is gone. A 2-run homer for Whitaker, her second of the day. 6 RBIs for Katie Whitaker. Well, I was just going to say, be careful here with first base open. Because she's looking to drive the ball, and that's her second home run of the game. 6 RBIs for Whitaker. It's now 11-0 Bat Busters. Here's Lindsay Straw. Lindsay bats 6th. She's the DP today. Where's number 2? Bats right. She throws right. She's the DP because she's a pitcher as well. She can play infield. So the Bat Busters have come out swinging in this game. She's ready. Here's a pitch. Fouled away into the screen. On deck is Olivia Fullerton. So Lindsay Straw at the plate. Attorney's ready. Here's the pitch. Taken outside for a ball. $11-0 Bat Busters. They've scored every single inning. Next pitch in the dirt for a ball. Straw at the plate, Fullerton on deck. Okay, Tierney is about ready now. Into the windup, here's the pitch on the way. There's just a little Texas leader that's gonna fall into left field for a base hit. So a base hit for Straw, it's gonna bring up Fullerton. First name Olivia. And we have time called. There's going to be a meeting at the mound. Still only 1 out. 2 in, runner on. 11-0 Bat Busters. We're on the top of the 4th. Okay, the meeting is over at the mound. Fullerton steps in. Tierney's on the rubber. She's ready. She gets the sign. Here's the pitch on the way. And there's a little pop up to shortstop. It's going to be caught. That is going to be the second out. That's Centero, the shortstop. It's going to bring up, this is Modis. It is, Michaela Modis. Ground ball to third. Schmucker's up with the throw to first in time. That's the second out there. So the runner goes to second. So that was Michaela Modis that just grounded out to third. So that's 2 outs now. And that's going to bring up, this is Robles here. And she hits a line drive, center field base hit, and they're going to hold the runner. Another perfect one-hop throw by the center fielder. And I think that was a good call. Even though with 2 outs, you're thinking score, 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 but it was a one-hop to the outfielder. She got rid of it on a one-hop to the plate, and I'll be honest with you, I think she would have been out. It was a good throw. So runners at first and third, 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Cameron Burrows. So here's Cameron looking to add on more. She's actually pitching now in relief of Natalie Romero. Well, the runner first goes to second, so now you have runners at second and third. So now Burroughs is looking to cash in 2 more here. 11-0 Bat Busters, and they're looking for more. Here's a pitch, line drive, down the right field line, foul. So 2 on, 2 out, 2 in. 11-0 Bat Busters. Tierney's ready. Here's the pitch. Taking for a strike. So 2 strikes on Burroughs. Got to protect. 2 on. Here's the pitch. It goes to the backstop. Runners don't advance. Runners don't advance. Not quite far enough. You don't want to make that last out at home. Give the hitter a chance with 2 on in scoring position. Burroughs at the plate. And here's the pitch. Ground ball hit to short. Throw to first, in time, side retired. All right, so 2 runs for the Bat Busters. They add to the lead. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 11-0 Bat Busters. All right, welcome back. We're here at the West Covina Sportsplex semifinals between the Bat Busters and Monarchs. And so far it's been all Bat Busters. We go to the bottom of the 4th. They lead 11-0. Glad you could join us today. Beautiful day for semifinals. And don't forget, we got the finals coming up right after this game. So stay tuned for that. And if you miss any of the action today, go to fastpitchfilms.com and check it all out. We'll have it there for you. The semifinals and the finals. And check out everything else that we have to provide for you in regards to fast pitch softball. All right, Burroughs is ready. Here's the pitch. A high fly ball to deep right field, and adios means goodbye. Home run, and the Monarchs are on the board. And guess who that is? Number 25, Seaton. First name, Sabrina. Now you know why she hits third. Big kid, 6 feet, 175. She hit that opposite field. So Oppo Taco for Sabrina. She gets the Monarchs on the board. It's now 11-1. So Sabrina flexes her muscles a little bit. She goes to Esperanza High. That's in Anaheim, California. She's a really smart kid, 4.6 GPA. And that's going to bring up the number 4 hitter, which is Haley Ganino. Pitch is fouled away down the third base line. So here's Haley. She goes to Glendora High School. Another smart kid, 4.6 GPA. So the Monarchs are on the board on an opposite field home run by Sabrina Seaton, the third baseman. Sendejo on deck. Here's the pitch to Ganino. Ground ball to short. Takes her time, throw to first in time. So that's Norman in on the play. Getting a lot of action. That's short. That's for the first out. And here's the pitch, swung on a miss. Next pitch is in the dirt, ball one. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Monarchs on the board with the home run there. They trail 11-1. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Burrows is ready. Here's the pitch. Take it low. 2-1. All right, Burrows looks in, nods yes, she's ready. First name is Cameron. Here's the pitch on the way. Line drive to center field and caught. Ball was hit right on the screws, we call it, but it was caught. And that's going to bring up Liz Smirker. Liz is the right fielder. Where's number 7? So Burrows is ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken for a strike. Outside part of the plate. 0-1. All right, Burrows is ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Up with it. Throw it to first. In time. Side retire. So that's going to do it, but the Monarchs do get on the board. Home run by Seat. We go to the top of the 5th. 11-1, Bat Busters. And we're back here live at the West Covina Sportsplex. And the mercy rule is in effect, so therefore this game is over. And the Bat Busters beat the Monarchs 11-1. And I'll tell you, they took it to them early and often in the first inning. They grand slam in the first, a grand slam in the second, and that was pretty much it. They did get 1 in the 3rd and 2 in the 4th, but it was all Bat Busters. They came swinging the bats today on 2 grand slams on back-to-back innings. So the Bat Busters will be in the finals, so stay tuned. We'll have that matchup coming to you shortly. The final score once again, Bat Busters 11 and the Monarchs 1. I'm Dale Lopes. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for the finals coming up right after this.